Recommend play my song on the radio. You too busy trying to find that blue I saw. I let my black hair grow and my weed smoke.
Hi guys, my name is Sheila and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression review and demo on the all new Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation. Before we get into it, thank you so much for being here and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe below and like this video. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. This is how the foundation looks like. It says Makeup Revolution and it's kind of like a lipstick kind of idea. I do have to say I really love the packaging. I think it's very sleek. I love the colors. It's kind of like a rose gold and kind of like a nude soft pink. The foundation retails for $9. You can only get it at Ulta and Makeup Revolution's website. It has a variety of 17 shades, which I don't think it's a lot. And it has different kind of undertones between medium, peach, golden, and I think pink undertones, if I'm not mistaken. So I chose the shade F8. So the website says, foundation just got faster, available in multiple shades and a range of undertones. Makeup Revolution's fast-based stick foundation quickly perfects, contours, and highlights your complexion. That's all it says. This foundation is supposed to be a dewy finish. It says you can use it with a beauty sponge, a brush, or your fingers. I really don't like using foundation with my fingers. This is how much product this foundation brings. Because the website doesn't really say exactly how much product comes in here, and also the packaging doesn't. This does come sealed, so you don't have to worry about anybody like swatching it before you get it or being used. Alright guys, so let's just go ahead and try it. So like I said, it retails for $9. This is how it looks like. Personally, I really like this kind of soft pink material. It is also very soft, like when you touch it. I love that it is rose gold and like that soft matte. I really love it. And then it just says Makeup Revolution and your shade on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the left side of my face with a brush and I'm going to be doing the right side of my face with a sponge. For brush, I'm going to be using this It Cosmetics flat brush. And for sponge, I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty sponge. So I am going to use a primer and I'm going to be using this Dr. Brandt primer. I always prime all my foundations every time I use them. I rarely get out of my house. I shouldn't say rarely. I never get out of my house without priming my foundation. I feel like it's essential because I don't like when foundations just transfer. I don't like when my pores aren't fine. So I do have dry skin, so I doubt this is ever gonna make me look oily, but we're gonna see how dewy I look. So I'm gonna be applying a couple of swatches. And shade-wise, I feel like it's very peach undertone, even though it said to with gold undertones. So I'm just going to be applying one side at a time. Alright, so that's all I'm applying. I feel like I applied a lot to start with, and then we're going to see how it builds up on top. That was a very light coverage, but it's looking very like natural, like kind of looks like skin. I am seeing a couple of brush strokes, which I don't like. This is what I always dislike about applying with the brush. As far as the undertone, I feel like it's a little bit pink, but not too crazy. I feel like it still fits me. Applying a little bit more on my right side. You guys saw how much I applied on the left side and what it came out to be. I can still see a little bit of my blemishes. I can see a little texture right here. So I'm going to start just blending it with my beauty sponge. I feel like blending it with a beauty sponge when you're using a stick foundation always takes longer, because the consistency is a lot thicker, but the finish is always so good. On camera, I'm looking very ashy, and I do feel like I could have gone a little bit darker. It's definitely not matte. I'm not seeing matte at all. I am seeing dewy. I am seeing that right here, it's already starting to come off a little bit, but we're gonna see when I apply another layer how it comes out. Going into the other side. You guys are seeing how much product I'm applying, right? Right now, it feels like I have a lot of foundation on. Like my face feels like, as far as the finish, it's looking dewy. I'm seeing a lot of texture right here and right here, but I'm really liking it right here. Like it's looking very good. I haven't set or anything and I haven't applied concealer, so we might be able to still save it. So we're gonna see. For concealer, I'm gonna be applying this Makeup Revolution concealer. This one is in the shade C6. I'm going to be using this LA Pro powder in the shade Banana Yellow, and I'm going to be using just my beauty sponge. I'm looking super ashy, I don't get it. I definitely want to see how the bronzer is going to apply over top. I'm going to be using this Essence Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Darker Skin. And I'm going to be applying this with this Flower Beauty brush. That applied so smoothly. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in the shade Golden Light. And look how pigmented that is. So pretty. Alright guys, so this is the final look, and what are you guys thinking? I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of really like the outcome of everything, how everything came together. At first, I'm not even gonna lie, I was super scared because I thought the undertone was super off, and when I applied it, I looked very, very ashy, very washed out. But I do have to say, once I applied everything over top, it all blended very beautiful. The bronzer was amazing how it applied over top. There are a lot of foundations where I struggle with the bronzer because it doesn't apply as well. As far as like finishes, I do like the sponge better. I feel like I can see a couple of brush strokes with the brush side, and that I have to say, I think it's because I'm applying a stick foundation over my dry skin that usually doesn't mix well for me. You definitely, if you do have dry skin, you definitely have to really moisturize your skin before you apply it, because I am going to show you the only downfall to this foundation and the only thing I didn't like. Right here, I don't know if you can see that, I can definitely see it cracking right there. And it's more on this side than this one, but that right there is my problem area, so now I know I have to over moisturize in that area when I'm applying this foundation. It is accentuating this line right here, but that does happen to me a lot. As far as the price, I mean, you cannot beat a $9 foundation that works for you. I'm not like the biggest fan of stick foundations. I think I own one. I used to have the Hourglass, but I just didn't like how it looked on my skin since I'm so dry. I feel like it accentuated the fact that I have dry skin like super like to the extreme, so I got rid of it. And then I still have the Makeup Forever stick foundation, and I absolutely love that. I'm never getting rid of it. There's no way, because that's one of my favorites. But this one I do love. I would love to get it in like darker shades just to contour with it and see how that works out too. So it was feeling very heavy on my skin. Now it doesn't feel as heavy, but I'm definitely feeling like I have foundation on, not like super lightweight. And I did apply a good amount of foundation. As you saw, like I had to go twice, and every time I did apply a lot of products. So just keep that in mind that you're going to be using a little bit more product than you would with a liquid foundation. At first I was kind of scared because I was going to have a negative opinion, but once it came all together, I was like, okay, I'm really liking this. Alright guys, so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe below before you leave, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight,